Welcome to Urban Knife Guy, where we explore the urban knife style and jungle survival. Today we're going to discuss ideas for a survival necklace for hiking, camping, and bushcraft. This is something that you might bring out as a secondary backup item or kind of an emergency kit. And this is to supplement your primary kit or gear that you might have in your pack or on your belt. But for whatever reason, if you get separated from your primary gear, this is supposed to be a survival necklace that can help you out in challenging situations if you need. Now, the basis of this kit is the Esee Izula Neck Knife and Survival Kit. So you can buy the knife separately or you can buy it with the kit, which comes with various functions. And I've used some of the items in the kit as well as put in my own ideas to put together this survival necklace. So let's see what we have. Since this is a survival necklace, you obviously need a lanyard of some kind to wear around your neck. Now this is paracord, and I should mention, if you do intend to use this around your neck, it's very important that you have some kind of a breakaway feature where this can break apart. And the reason is, if you just have a knotted or looped paracord like that and you wear it around your neck, if you happen to get snagged on a branch or something when you're out in the jungle or forest and you have a hard fall, this can cause serious injury because this can choke you up. So make sure if you do wear this around your neck, you have some breakaway feature. I don't have that with me right now. But you can also tie this to your pack or your belt if you really want, if you don't mind a bit of a dangler. That could work out as well. But in this case, I'm looking at it as something that you wear around your neck. So I do have this paracord. And at the end, I've got this end keeper, which is also a survival whistle. So that's pretty cool, a two-in-one function. This came with the Izula survival kit, but you can also buy this separately. And I've actually bought a bunch of, I believe, AliExpress as well. So that's at the end. And as we get to the top of the sheath, what I have is 3 items over here. And as you can see, everything is very neatly and compactly put together. And generally for all my survival kits and tins, I like my gear very tightly packed together, not much loose and dangling items. I do want that efficiency in packing. And this works out very well. I've got 3 items over here. I've got a watch, kind of a strapped compass, so that's very important for navigation. I've also got a ferro rod as well as a striker, and this is from Nextland. So this was designed to wear around a necklace, so there are holes around the ferro rod, and there's a striker as well with a ring over here. And what I did was I didn't tie anything down to the cord. I used a cow hitch here to loop everything in. And this means if I do want to kind of use anything, all I need to do is loosen this cow hitch and I can get access to the items, see, without untying it. So I just have to pull this up and now I can, for example, grab this ferro rod and I have the striker over here. And if I need to use it, I can just go ahead and do that. Let's hold it here. And the great thing about the lanyard as well, you can get a grip because this is such a small ferro rod. And then you can strike to create that spark, just like that. And when I don't need it, everything can go back nicely with that cow hitch. And let's just see if we can put that back. Yeah, just like that. So everything goes in very neatly and very efficiently, and that can go around your neck. Now the next part, of course, is the knife itself. I won't get too much into detail of the knife, but this is a neck knife, high carbon steel with a powder coating, and it doesn't come with a wrap, so you need to create your own paracord wrap. If not, it's just the skeleton frame of the handle. So this gives you, of course, that more comfortable grip, but gives you that cordage as well that you might need. But let's talk about what I have on the rest of the sheath. So you could really use any kind of a neck knife, but I'll recommend one, of course, with a plastic or a kydex sheath so that you can build on it. And what I have here is the plastic sheath from the Izula. But what I've done is I've added some cord as well as some ranger bands. So ranger bands, of course, are inner tubing or the rubber tubing of, let's say, bicycles, and they're very good fire extenders. So not only is it going to keep my paracord wrap here more secure on the sheath, but if I do need, I can use this as a fire extender to burn it. Now, this is not regular paracord, this is fire cord, and I've shared this in some other videos as well. But essentially, this particular brand of fire cord is from PS Cook. And instead of the usual 7 strands of nylon cord, this has 10. And among the additional 3 is that red one, which is a fire tinder, so that runs the entire length of the cord. There's a fishing line and also that thin cotton thread for repairs and stuff. So very good, very useful to have this wrapped around the sheath as additional cordage and fire tinder. But speaking of tinder, I do have additional tinder because if I do not want to use the fire tinder cord which is inside, really as last resort, I still need some tinder to light up using the ferro rod. And what I have is 2 straw tubes filled with cotton soaked in petroleum jelly. So it's basically something like that. So as you can see, this is a straw. I've actually sealed it on one end already, and you do that by taking a pair of pliers, clipping it, taking a lighter and lighting the end so it melts and seals up. Then you stuff cotton in, and this is cotton soaked in Vaseline, and then you stuff all that in. Like I use a nail to generally push it all the way in, and I seal the other end. So I've got 2 of these items, these straws, which are actually duct taped or gaffer's tape to the sheath itself, and then I've used the fire cord to wrap it around to really secure it in, and I've also put these Ranger bands. So all that holds it really securely. But if I do need, very reliable tinder source, I have that there. And then I have the fire extender with the Ranger bands, and if I really need, I can take that fire tinder cord from the paracord. And those are my ideas for a survival necklace. So when I designed this, I wanted it to be lightweight and I wanted it to be compact but with as much gear as possible. I personally do not like those neck knives with survival kits which are big, let's say Altoid tins or big pouches on it. It's just too heavy and bulky for a survival necklace. When you wear this, you don't really want to feel it on you, especially if you're going on long hikes. But let me know your thoughts. If you've got any additional ideas that can make this particular kit even better, do let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.